May I request everyone to arise, and Mr. Gomez, please lead us the prayer for today. Amen. Happy Friday morning, everyone. So before you sit down, please pick all the pieces of paper on the floor and put it on a proper bin. Also arrange your chair in a proper way. Also a reminder, during answering the question, please wait your name to be called. And during our activity, individual or group, please do cooperate. Also, when someone is talking, please don't talk and learn to listen. Am I understood? Am I still with you? Okay, please settle. Oh, Gomez, Burgos, Zamora are absent today. Who knows why they are absent? Anyone who knows? Okay. So, I remember I gave you last week an assignment. So, please bring it out. Then, exchange your paper to your seatmate. Let's check. Okay. Okay, we're done. So, Mr. Pedro, can you collect all their papers, their assignment of your classmate, and can you put it in a one whole sheet of paper and give it to me after the class? Okay, thank you. Okay, we're done checking your assignment. So, let's take a short review about our last topic last meeting. So, who can share to us what was our last topic last meeting? Anyone here? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Pedro? Okay, very good. About problem involving parallelogram. So, who can state what is parallelogram? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Gomez? Okay, very good. Very good. You've learned a lot about our last topic. So, today we're having a short motivation activity. So, I have here prepared some object or shapes, and I want you all to guess if these shapes are quadrilateral. So, let's go with the first shape, this one. Do you consider this shape or object as quadrilateral? Yes, Mr. Gomez. Very good. This is not a quadrilateral. How about this one? Yes, Mr. Pedro? Very good. This is quadrilateral. How about this one? Yes, Moises? Very good. This is quadrilateral also. How about this one? Last one. How about this one? Very good. This is not a quadrilateral. So, that's all about the quadrilateral. So, now let's move on to our new topic, which is all about the properties of parallelogram. But first, I will introduce to you our main objective for today's discussion. And I want you, Mr. Coronado, to read our main objective for today's discussion. Yes, Mr. Coronado. Okay, thank you. So, before we continue to discuss our new topic, I want you to have a new activity, at least a short activity. I want you all to get at least 1/2 sheet of paper. And I want you all to observe inside this classroom. I want you all to find at least five parallelogram in this classroom. 5 shapes, at least 5 parallelogram in this classroom. Okay? Okay, we're all done. So, based on the given task, do you find at least 5 parallelogram, example of parallelogram inside this classroom? Any parallelogram do you find? Yes? Yes, you have 5. Yes, you have also 5. So, another, can you give us at least one? Which part of this inside the classroom? Which part? Okay, the roof. Very good. The side roof. Yes, very good. Okay, may I request you, Mr. Pedro? Can you show to us or draw it on a board? At least one example of a parallelogram. Okay, very good. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now you may go back to your seat. Okay, thank you. And now let's move on to our discussion. So our topic for today is all about the properties of parallelogram. But first, I want you to all to understand what is quadrilateral. So, quadrilateral is a closed figure consisting of four line segment in four sides. So, also, these sides may or may not be congruent and parallel. So, even if it is not parallel or congruent, they can be considered as quadrilateral. So now let's move on to properties of parallelogram. So the following are some properties which guarantee that given quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So let's go first. So if both pairs of opposite sides are congruent, then the quadrilateral are parallelogram. Like this example. Okay, you observe the both sides, opposite sides are congruent. So we can consider that that is parallelogram. Also, if the both pairs of angle in a quadrilateral is congruent, we can consider also as a quadrilateral as a parallelogram. So like what I've prepared a picture below the definition. And also, if the diagonal of quadrilateral bisect each other, we can say that a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. And also, if the non-opposite or the two consecutive angles are supplementary, we can consider also a quadrilateral as parallelogram. We can consider that if the two non-opposite angles are supplementary, if one angle have, for example, one angle measure as 60 degree, so that we can give the other angle a 120 degree, because a supplementary can have a total of 180 degree measure. So we can say that, for example, the left side of an angle have 60 degree measure, then the also the lower right angle have 120 degree measure. So the total angle of two supplementary or consecutive angle have 180 degree and can be considered as supplementary. Also, a quadrilateral could be considered as parallelogram. So, am I understood? You've learned a lot from the properties of parallelogram. So, let's have an short activity. So, our activity for today is called about a parallelogram or not. So, I want you all to get at least 1/4 sheet of paper. And I want you all to decide whether the given information or statement is enough to determine that the quadrilateral is parallelogram. So, the direction is write E if it is enough and NE if it is not on the space provided. Okay, I give you at least 5 minutes to answer and let's check after your activity. Okay, class, time is up. Let's check your activity. Who can give an answer for number 1? Anyone who can give an answer for number 1? Yes, Bakar? Very good, not enough because consecutive angles are congruent in given statement. But we all know that consecutive angles are not congruent because they have different measures. They have not the same measure angles. For number 2, who can give an answer? Yes, Mr. Coronado? Yes, it is enough. Very good, because the diagonal bisect each others if in the parallelogram. Number 3, who can give an answer? Yes, Mr. Ampuliton. Very good, it is enough because pair of opposite sides are parallel. Number 4, who can give an answer? Yes, Mr. De La Cruz. Very good, it is enough because two pairs of consecutive angles are congruent. So it means that two pairs up and down are two consecutive angles are congruent. So they have same size or shape. Number 5, who can give an answer? Yes, Mr. Bakar. Very good, very good, very good. So that's all for our activity, and let's move on to our reflection. A short reflection about our discussion about our topic, which is all about the properties of parallelogram. Okay, I prepared at least 3 questions if you've learned a lot about our topic for today. So, first question is, what are the difference between the 4 properties of parallelogram? Anyone who can give their information about their knowledge about our topic for today? So what are the difference between the 4 properties of parallelogram? Yes, at the back. What's your last name? Yes, Bruno. Yes. Very good, very good, very good. Anyone who can share their thoughts? Yes, Mr. Omar. Very good, very good. So, for the second question is, does listening to the discussion help you to determine if quadrilateral is a parallelogram? Okay, does listening to my topic, to our discussion today, help you to determine if quadrilateral is a parallelogram? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Pedro. Very good, very good, very good. Yes, Coronado? Very good, very good. Anyone, share your thoughts. Okay, very good. So for the last question, for the third one is, does studying properties... Oh, I mistake. So, what have you learned in today's discussion? What have you learned in today's discussion? Yes, Mr. De La Cruz? Very good. How about you, Miss Hilado? Very good. Yes, Miss Inamarga? Very good. So, in a generalization about our topic for today's discussion, the studying properties of parallelogram help you to become knowledgeable about the shapes, especially in parallelogram or in a quadrilateral. It help you to become knowledgeable. Yes, share your thoughts, share your information, share your idea. Yes, Mr. Yes. Very good. Anyone? Yes? Very good, very good, very good. Okay, that's all. So, I give you a short assignment. So, I want you all to pass this next week for our next meeting. So, thank you for listening, everyone. So, that's all for today. I hope you've learned a lot for our topic for today. So, have a nice day and goodbye.